Welcome to willmacdanial, or as he'll say.
Hello there, guys. This week, I thought I'd record myself trying some alien fruit for the first time.
Now, we don't live in a universe where we share areas with aliens, but I do often share areas with demons, and I'm not feeling like eating demon fruit. Sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. He just gave me a weird look. Well, anyways, here we go. Let's react to this. Reacting to a reaction of fruit, I guess.
Now, I don't really speak Galactic Basic 45, so I had to order from the pictures, so who knows what we're gonna get.
From the pictures. I think he means, like, from magazines, is what I think the pictures are, as I remember.
This is the first one I'm gonna try. It looks like some kind of blue, spiky banana. It's kind of cute, so I suppose I just peel it. Oh, okay, it's got eyes.
A blue spiky banana with eyes. Cool.
So I suppose I just eat it like normal. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Yeah, kind of tastes like a normal.
Yeah, just kill that thing. That's a demon.
So, right. So next, let's
His mouth is now blue.
try this one. So I think this is a hive melon. As you can see, it looks a bit like a wasp's nest or something. Let's cut it open and see what's inside.
His mouth is getting spikes. Are them eggs?
Yeah, that's a hive. So there's like a little honeycomb inside. I suppose I'm supposed to eat one of these grubs. Here's one of the grubs. So here goes. My God, that's horrendous. So now I've got a hive growing out my face. It's itchy. So that's interesting.
Poor buddy.
Next is this Assimilation Apple. I'm not sure what this is. It looks pretty normal to me. So I'll just take a bite.
The apples are fighting back. The apples are fighting back. Apples, I trusted you. You're supposed to protect me from doctors, not try and kill me.
Apples. Apples are great.
Apples are great.
So finally we have this one. It's called a galaxy fruit. It's not an apple, so I suppose we should open it up and see what's inside. It has a miniature galaxy inside. Big deal. It's not an apple.
It's not an apple.
So are these edible then?
I'd eat that.
That is good for a not apple.
That is good for a not apple.
That sun was spicy.
Aw, poor dude who died to the
hi
sun.
there. Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, why not go ahead and share it with your friends, family, co-workers, and then the entire world. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead and press that subscribe link. There'll be a
Yeah, listen to Will McDaniel mouth. Just subscribe to
coming
him.
out on my secondary channel behind this link, and the links to everything are in the description below. So, I'll just be hanging around. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be reacting to this one next, because it's what's next. Fuck.
Hello there. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a twist on a traditional Christmas dinner.
Well, it's not Christmas yet, but I guess we can watch this one. I guess.
Sure, since the galactic grouping, many of you now have off-world friends or even family, and I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas dinner that'll make your extraterrestrial friends feel right at home. So let's start with the centerpiece of our roast. This flesh nut, which is from the flesh tree.
Okay. I know there's a lot of teenage boys out there giggling behind their screens going, He said flesh nut. It's not funny. It's not. Okay, I guess it's a little silly, but not.
Of planet Derma. I guess you could call this a nut roast. Except you probably shouldn't. Because this is definitely not vegetarian.
It is not vegetarian.
Anyway, we need the insides of the nut. So first...
You know, that is very contradictory. It's not vegetarian, but it came from a tree. You go ponder that for a minute while we rest the video.
We have to open it. So start by pulling its lips back to reveal the teeth of the nut. What a lovely smile this nut has.
It's a very good smile. Very beautiful.
You'll need a blunt instrument like the handle of a spoon to wedge between the teeth and lever open the jaw. Lovely. Now you need some good scissors to cut the tendrils and open the jaws properly. So here we have the insides of the nut, but this still isn't the part we want. We no longer need the outer shell anymore, so we can get rid of this. So get your hands...
I'd hang on to that outer shell. It might make a good Halloween decoration.
So I guess you'd call this the seed or the stone of the nut, but we actually want what's inside
Correct.
this. However, at the moment, the insides are incredibly poisonous. So we need to neutralize the poison. It's quite simple to do this. You just pour in a small amount of watered down ketchup into the feeding hole, and then wait for the reaction to take place. So once it's finished bubbling, the inside should be safe to touch. And eat, I guess. So take your scissors again, and cut this outer skin, all the way around, off of the flesh inside, and peel the skin away.
Okay.
So here at last, we have the inside part of the flesh nut that we actually eat. Look at all those tasty tendrils. So in terms of preparation, first, preheat your oven to 100...
Okay, first off, I would not eat those tendrils. I'd probably cut those because I don't really know if I'd like that. And I don't like hairy food. Like peaches even, like, give me, ugh. So something with tendrils would probably taste hairy but more meaty. So I'd probably cut those as well, cut them down a little bit to where like peach height would be okay. But yeah, I don't really know how I'd feel about those tendrils being eaten.
80 degrees fan. Then take a baking tray and oil it well using olive or vegetable oils. Then lightly season your nut with salt and black pepper. And then you're ready to pop it in the oven for an hour and a half.
An hour and a half at 180 degrees?
You'll know when it's done because when you stick a needle in it, it won't scream. So whilst that's cooking, let's prepare the rest of the roast. So take your potato, and we're looking for a very specific potato with a breather hole like this one. So start to peel the skin off like you normally would, as what we're after is on the inside. And as you peel the potato away, you'll reveal exactly what we're looking for. Oh, lovely. There's a particular space parasite that lives inside an earth potato, and it tastes just delicious when roasted. Perfect. So pull this free of the potato, which you can now discard.
Couldn't we just eat the potato as well? Like as an entree?
Now, it can't actually survive outside the potato, so we don't need to do anything further. We just sprinkle on some chili flakes.
It got really scary and then just bleh, dead.
And add it to another well-oiled baking tray. So these only take 40 minutes in the oven. So try and time it so they're ready for when the nut comes out. Also, make sure you get the 7-leg variety like this one, as apparently eating one with 8 legs will, liquefy your bladder.
Okay, so 7 legs instead of 8. That's good. Thank you for telling me that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next, we have a rather interesting vegetable, which I like to call the human hand vegetable. It's actually a complete coincidence that it looks like a human hand, and aliens have been eating it for centuries before they even came into contact with a human. They actually call it a schlump. Anyway,
A
turn
slump.
over and you'll see the part of the vegetable we want. This fleshy bulb, which we then tear out with our fingers. You can then discard this hand-shaped vegetable skin as it isn't needed anymore. I like to nestle a piece of unpeeled garlic into the fleshy roots, as this adds a little bit of extra flavour. And just pop this on another well-oiled baking tray. And these only take 20 minutes at 180. And finally, we
The
have
slump
spore
is getting
sprouts.
away.
So take one and peel off a few of the outer leaves. Then stand back. They will begin to scream, but be careful not to let them do it for too long, as they will release spores that will embed themselves in your eardrums. So to stop it screaming, you just... That's better. Now you just scoop them up and serve them raw. There's no need to cook
Here's a good idea. Instead of just listening to it scream, get some earplugs so the spores don't get in your ears.
these. And now just remove your protective earbuds.
Like he said, but he didn't do it.
Oh no. So once everything is cooked, just carve up the insides of the flesh nut and serve. And there we have it. A plate of delicious roast flesh nut. It's about time to give this a little taste, I think. Lovely. Now all your alien friends will feel completely at home at Christmas.
Oh no, the schlump's getting him.
Hi there. As you well know, it's nearly Christmas, the most magical...
Okay, there's a reason he says Christmas. And I'm going to show you in the next video. But before we go, I have to say, have a great day. And be kind to your neighbor.
Perfect. So pull this free of the potato.